Hey, what's up guys? It's Jenna. Welcome to my chair. Hey guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back. So for this video, you read the title, What's on My iPad? So I am a digital planner. Y'all know that. But I'm also kind of a tech junkie. So there's a few little surprises on here. But let's jump right into it. So for my planner stuff, let's start right there. The first thing, of course, is going to be GoodNotes. I have GoodNotes 4 and I have GoodNotes 5. Now, the reason that I keep both is because I plan in GoodNotes 5, but I use GoodNotes 4 for creating my sticker kits for my shop. The reason I do that is because GoodNotes 5 files are not backwards compatible with GoodNotes 4. So people who still use GoodNotes 4, I know I was a holdout for a long time, cannot use GoodNotes 5 files. So I still make them in GoodNotes 4 just so that they're still universally usable. So that's why I have both. I've also got Procreate because I like to draw. I like to do all of my flat lays for my Instagram in Procreate. You can obviously do it in Photoshop, but I like to have everything on my iPad, so it's all just right here. I don't need to get up. I don't need to go to my desk. I can just do it all in one spot. Next up, I have both Affinity Photo and Affinity Designer. Affinity Photo is the one that I use the most and have the most experience in. I mostly use this one for creating my 3D sticker looks if I'm working directly on my iPad. And then for adding or taking out like backgrounds on my artwork and stuff like that. I don't really use Affinity Designer yet. It's in my to-do list to dig into it and figure out how I can use it and how I can incorporate it into my workflow, but I do have it on there for that purpose. All right, so I also have a slew of PDF annotation apps. I've got MetaMoJi Note, Xodo, Notability, ZoomNotes, and OneNote. So why do I have so many of these? Because as a shop owner, I like to make sure that the stuff that I create is, it works on all these platforms, because I know GoodNotes is not the only solution out there. MetaMoJi is not the only solution out there. People use all these other apps, and I want to make sure that the art that I create looks good across all these platforms. Plus, I like to have at least a general knowledge of them so that if someone in, say, my Facebook group or my Instagram has a question, then hopefully I can step in and give them a hand, help them out, and, you know, get them back up and running again. So the next app that I have on here that I use pretty often is iFontMaker. This one I use to create all of the fonts that I sell on my website. It's the one that I use to create all the fonts that I make, period. And all the ones that you see me using in my Plan With Me's or in my memory spreads on my Instagram are fonts that I have created using this app. And then the last two in this category is LumaFusion, which is a video editing software that I use to edit all of my YouTube videos, and then Lightroom, which is a photography or a photo editing software. I use it, I'd say probably 80% of the time when I'm doing client shoots. I will only use Photoshop for instances where I have to clone out like a light post, or take glare off of somebody's glasses. Most of my edits are done in Lightroom, and the mobile version of Lightroom is pretty spot on. Like, if I had to edit a client session using only my iPad, I could do it. It's that advanced. I can't wait to see how Adobe handles releasing Photoshop for the iPad, which I believe is coming out this month. So now let's move on to a little bit of the wow, Jenna's a weirdo type of apps. Okay, so I have, you know, just the standards like Facebook and Reddit and, you know, Twitter, things like that. But I also have this app called Rooms. So what Rooms is it's basically a furniture or like rearranging software. So you put in your furniture and you like build your room, and then it'll let you move it around so you can decide how you want to lay out your furniture without having to move all your stuff. I move furniture a lot. My organization extends into my house. It's not just my planner. I organize my house constantly. I'm cleaning constantly. It's my zen. It is my spot. And so this Rooms app is perfect for me. I want to say that I did pay for this and it was worth it. I love it and I use it a lot. Don't judge me. So the next one on my list is Hoopla. I don't know if this is the same app for all library systems, but my father-in-law showed me that he used this for his local library in Michigan, and I was like, libraries have apps now? So I went online for our local library here in Minnesota and found out that yes, they do. And with your library card, you can check out like virtual books, movies, TV shows. Yo, yes, I am a fan. So I Hoopla a lot. I Hoopla a lot. Okay. So next up, I of course have my Pinterest, which who doesn't have Pinterest? So then I have an app called Twisted Wave. Now, this one I use for voiceovers. I don't voice over a whole lot, but when I do, I like to have a software that is very user-friendly, and Twisted Wave is. It reminds me a lot of Audacity, if you guys are familiar with that for like laptops or desktop computers. To my knowledge, they still don't have an app, but Twisted Wave is pretty stinking close. This was a paid app, and it was another one that was totally worth it. It's not very expensive, but it works flawlessly, and it is super easy to use. And then last in this etc. category is an app called ForScore. This is the one that I use for storing all of my sheet music. I'm still in the process of digitizing all of my sheet music. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of music books, and I would love to eventually get them all on here. Obviously, they have a backup server as well, and I think you can back up to your cloud too. But having everything on here, oh, that would be so convenient. No more, because like if any of y'all are musicians, especially classic musicians, you know that like music books, they tend to do this. You know, my music stand has these little prongs that stick up that'll hold the pages open, but then I have to stop playing, push the prong down, turn the page, push the prongs back up. It's a pain. So having them on here where all I have to do is reach over and to go to the next page is freaking awesome. So the last category for what's on my iPad is gaming. Now, I'm kind of a game nerd. I'm not like streaming on Twitch level yet, because I tend to swear a lot when I play games, but I do have quite a few on here that I love to play. We'll start with the least played and go to my favorites. So one of the ones that I really like is called Reaper. It's so stinking cute. And with the iPad and the iPhones, I think, there is a Bluetooth controller that looks so similar to an Xbox controller. It's called a Nimbus Steel Series, I believe. And I have it. I love it. It's flawless. There's no lag. It's stupid expensive, but if you're into gaming at all, and you are especially into mobile gaming, it's worth it. It works with nearly all of the apps that I'm about to talk about. But it works with Reaper, and my youngest and I like to play this one together. Next up is the one that my oldest and I play together called Bastion. And this one, for an app, like for a mobile app, is really, really good. The sound quality is amazing. The dude who does the voice for the narrator, it's like ASMR. You know, if you listen to this game with headphones in, you're just going to be like, it's that good. Another one that I like, I'm stuck on right now, so it's kind of cheesing me off, but is Magic Rampage. Both of my kids play this one. I play this one, and you can play it with the controller. You play as this little cute character, and you can pick, like, do you want to be a wizard, or do you want to be like a rogue, I think is another one. And it is so stinking cute. But again, I'm stuck, and it's making me mad. So these last two are not controller games, but they're still really fun. I've been playing this one for a long time. It's called Prison Architect. So if you're into like simulation games at all, not Sims, but more of like Pharaoh. Do y'all remember Pharaoh from like the early 2000s? This one is kind of like that. You have to build your prison and you manage all your prisoners. It's really fun. It's really addictive. I've been playing it for a while now and I just love it. But yeah, this one, and it's a free app too. And then the last one is the one that my husband got me addicted to like a month and a half ago. It's called Raid Shadow Legends. This game, yo, it's like daily. It is daily. I play this game daily. I can't help it. I'm addicted. I love it. And they're constantly coming out with new updates, and I just realized how much of a nerd I sound. But that's okay. So that's it, guys. Those are my top rated apps on my iPad. I, of course, have others like Skype and YouTube and things like that, but that list is the ones that I use all the time. So I hope you liked this video. It was a lot of fun to make, and it was really funny to go through my tablet and just be really like, wow, I really do that. Wow, I'm really like that. Yeah, I am. I'm that person. So if you guys have any app suggestions, especially like RPG gaming style apps, hit me up because I could always use some more. So thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.